It honestly surprises me on how unaware people are on how much YouTubers actually make. I asked my Instagram followers this exact question and the results were really surprising. So what I generally find is that for 100k views, I make approximately 300 to 600 US dollars. And that's for an average length video of like 10 to 15 minutes. I think it's really important to consider something called RPM and CPM when actually determining how much you earn from a YouTube video. CPM is basically how much advertisers will pay for 1,000 views. And this is largely determined by the category of video, which in my case is gaming, the audience demographic of your video, and how family friendly the video is. RPM is how much you actually make based on how much advertisers pay. This is usually half because YouTube takes roughly half the amount of cut. Also, if you have viewers in the US, you have to pay extra tax, etc. So usually it's roughly half. $5 US is pretty common for a gaming YouTuber per 1,000 views, but it can be higher for information and review style content, or it could be lower.
Oh my god, what is that?
YouTube revenue actually comes in a long time after you've actually earned the money, which is why I'm going to be going over my revenue from August. So in total, I earned $6,757 US dollars and 3 cents from my gaming channel, and this is for 1.6 million views. In the same month, I also earned $271.71 from YouTube Shorts, about $258 from TikToks, and $0 from Reels, which is a total of $7,286.74. I actually had a lot of expenses in August, and that's because I had to buy some new equipment, including the camera that I'm recording on now. And this came to a total of about $805 US dollars. So in total, I made roughly $6,481 before tax. I think it's really important to stress that YouTuber income varies a lot above the volatile line. Obviously, I am not a big YouTuber. Although it is my full-time job, I am not one of the lucky YouTubers who made it in their pre-pandemic time. And I wasn't able to build an audience through hype and virality like a lot of the more legacy YouTubers did. Many YouTubers blew up around 2020, and that's just because everybody was at home and nobody had anything better to do than to just watch YouTube videos. Are you ready for a sob story? Because I'm about to give you one. Cue on the sad music. I made the stupid decision of starting my channel after the pandemic when everybody returned to work, nobody was watching YouTube anymore, nobody really cared, nobody was trying to grow a channel because it was basically impossible at that point. I mean, if you think about it yourself, guys, do you watch as much YouTube as you did in 2020 when everybody was at home? The chances are your answer is probably no, you don't. Honestly, it was probably the worst time to start a channel because just nobody was watching YouTube at the time. In fact, I know many YouTubers, including a lot of big YouTubers, who even noticed a massive slump after the pandemic where they honestly just didn't get as many views and they didn't make as much money. And I know a lot of people are still recovering from this now. For a really long time, I was stuck at less than 1k videos. When I say a long time, I mean 2 years. And that's 2 years of trying to balance a full-time job while spending every single moment of my free time, mornings before work, evenings after work, and on my days off making YouTube videos, watching them all fall flat, yet still really pushing myself to do it, just hoping that one day it might actually work out, which it did. Being self-employed is honestly incredible, yet absolutely terrible at the same time, because you never know what's going to happen. The way the YouTube algorithm is set up these days, like, you have to build a niche community around a specific topic. For me, that's The Sims. And if for some reason everybody just lost interest in The Sims overnight, that's my career gone. And I know you might say, Satch, just record different videos on different topics and do different things. On paper, that's a good idea, but in practice, it doesn't really work that way. A few months ago, I posted a video of me getting my sack and crack wax on my Sims channel just for a joke.
Oh! Put it hard.
As you can see, people predominantly found my video by searching for The Sims 4, even though the video has absolutely nothing to do with The Sims 4. Even a small number of my viewers found my video by searching for Lil Simsy, who is arguably one of the biggest Sims YouTubers right now. That's why the YouTube recommendation system can be so tricky to work with when it comes to creating new content that's not around your niche. Like, what has my video about getting my sack wax got to do with Lil Simsy? Absolutely nothing. YouTube puts you down a very niche bubble and it forces all of your content down this niche bubble audience, and it doesn't show your content to anybody outside of this bubble. And that's why it's honestly just so difficult to make new content that's around a different topic, even at a slightly similar but different topic. Or what do I know? Maybe Little Simsy's audience just love watching videos of people getting their sacks and cracks waxed. At least mine anyway. I know a lot of people idolize YouTube as this place where you work really hard on a couple of videos and they go viral and suddenly you're a millionaire and your career's set for life. And I just want to stress, like, it's not that easy these days, especially just with how crowded YouTube is now. There's so many creators, it's really impossible just to go really big. And instead of going viral, in order to grow your channel these days, it's more about relying on a slow build up of viewers, and that comes from gateway content. Just to confirm, gateway content is basically content that brings in new viewers to your channel. Usually this is just searchable content. These videos are also usually my biggest earners, by the way. My video talking about a brand new pack release for The Sims 4 at the time was one of my highest earners of that month, getting $479.51. I also had a video go viral which earned $1,035.20, but I just want to stress, in my entire YouTube career, this is the only video that ever actually went viral. Even then, it only got just over 200,000 views in that month, which is not like mega viral. Especially because I'm in a very small gaming niche where I play The Sims, it's really difficult to go viral when there's just not that many people playing the game. In order to make money on YouTube, or in fact in any aspect of life, I'd always say diversify your income and don't put all of your eggs in one basket. And that's why making money through YouTube ad revenue, it's so important to look at different kind of videos. What I mean by that is there's three main types of videos on YouTube, and these are viral content, searchable content, and in-between content. Viral content is just topical news and information videos around trending topics. As you can see on these videos, I usually get a big spike in views immediately, but then it falls completely flat and I don't get any more views. Searchable content, or should I say evergreen content, which is probably more of a relatable term. These are videos that generally very steadily increase in views, and these videos are usually based on searchable content that's not time specific and can be viewed at any point. In between content, it's like a bit of both. It gets a large spike, but then a slow and steady increase over time. It's like you get 50% of the views now, and then the other 50% of the total views the video will ever get will just get drip fed to you steadily over time. Now, am I saying I'm a big YouTuber living a lavish lifestyle of luxury with expensive cars and nice holidays? No, I am not. So my camera died halfway through recording and I didn't realize, so here is me recording the second half of this video just before I went to sleep. The main point that I really want to stress to you, that being a YouTuber is tough. I spent literally 2 years working solidly on my channel, earning no money before it actually became my job. And even then, I was only earning £420 in my first month as a full-time YouTuber, which is about $500 US, which is less than living wage in the UK. And it actually took me 4 months of doing YouTube solidly before I was actually earning over national living wage. But what I really want to stress to you today is that being a YouTuber is not about being a millionaire or being totally broke. There is a healthy in-between. And right now, I would say I'm in that healthy in-between where I feel like I earn a comfortable salary. And will it last forever? Probably not. Obviously, I'm not stupid, so that's why I am investing in other things too. Right now, I'm actually on Skillshare. This video is not sponsored by Skillshare in any way, by the way, but I just want to say Skillshare is actually really useful to learn new things. I've actually been using courses on video editing and courses on graphic design because one day when my YouTube channels dry out, I really want to edit YouTube videos for other people and make their thumbnails because I love it. I love video editing. It's honestly one of my biggest passions, and that's my plan for the future. When my YouTube dries up, I'm just going to do it for other people, and that's okay. But for now, I love my job and I love my life. Well, I almost love my life. Do you know what, guys? I've still got anxiety disorder. I still live with my mum. Life's still a bit rubbish sometimes, but do you know what? I'm very much grateful for what I have. Extremely grateful for my financial situation. I'm extremely grateful for you guys because I know that I would not be where I am today without you guys. And that was the point in making this video, because you're the ones who watch my videos and it's your right to know exactly how much money I earn, because it's entirely down to you that I earn that money. I'm all for financial transparency, which is why I did this video. If you do want to know more about what it is actually like to be a YouTuber in terms of any other aspects of being a YouTuber, please let me know down below. I would love to make a video on it. Of course, make sure you watch the next crazy video here. I am off to bed right now. See you in the next one.